Well, we're here. I guess it's time for a story that I've promised you for the past. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Anyways, for the past, see here, 3 weeks maybe. I don't know. We'll have. I'll count later. But now it is time for you to hear all about my life story up till from May 11th, 2006 to now. Well, not right now, but oh my god, cat. You see what it is to have a room with cats in it? I mean, come on. So, anyways, I was born on May 11th, 2006. Now, and I was named Jordan. So, and then my dad and mom were arguing about the way my middle name was gonna be. So they said, why don't we name the middle name after me, after my dad, which is Sean. So that's how it went. So yeah, the first year when I was one, I don't really know much that happened then. All I know is I had an interest for trains, and that's how it was. I'm sorry if I look weird, guys. I was pretty much up all night. But anyways, I don't remember much when I was one. That's pretty much all I remember. But when I was two, oh wait, I do remember something when I was one. When we moved into our house that I used to live in a long time ago before I moved, um, we always heard strange sounds in the attic. It would be like we would hear crying, we would hear, you know, a scream, maybe a child talking, or an argument. And apparently, I don't remember that, but my dad said it used to bother me all the time. And eventually, it stopped once my brother was born, which is when I was two. So my brother was born, and he was named Jace, and I wasn't the only child anymore. I was starting to get an interest into. I was still into trains, but I was also liking the movie called Cars. You remember that movie with Lightning McQueen? But anyway, I don't know what's going on with my screen. This keeps flashing white. Anyways, so um, then I turned 3, and then I still weren't start. I wasn't starting to go to school. I remember my brother's first birthday party though, and it was where he had an Elmo cake, and basically he didn't like his cake, so we threw it up all over everybody. But when I hit 3 is when my parents' marriage started to spoil, and I remember one time my dad told me and my brother to go in the room and don't come out, and he told us to go in our room and said, "Don't come out till I say." We heard some things getting knocked down out there, and we heard them arguing. So eventually, I got tired and broke the lock off my door to get out and went out to see. What was on the ground was stuff that was on tables, and there was a soda laying on the ground spilling, and it was splattered everywhere. And I went into the living room. My mom was crying on the couch. My dad, I don't remember where my dad went, but he was somewhere. And then that's when they divorced. Before, maybe when I was going into school. So now I'm 4. Now I remember a specific thing from when I was 4 besides the divorce. I can't remember if I fell off a bunk bed or jumped off the bunk bed on purpose, but I was at some woman's house and I was on her bunk bed and I jumped off and broke my arm. We came home, didn't think we broke my arm, so after that my dad took me to the hospital and I knew where I was going. So he took me to the hospital. I could not move my arm, even though it was a slight crack. It was a slight crack in my arm, and I had to get a cast on, and I wore that for months. And people at preschool, I was on the bus on my way to school. The kids would be like, "Did he just lose his arm? Did his arm fall off?" Well, that was back then when we didn't understand that my arm was broken. Okay, but back then, I don't remember if I had any friends, because then when I was 5 and went to kindergarten, a lot of people didn't like me. I tried to hang out with the cool kids of first grade, and neither the teacher or the some a lot of the students liked me, and I didn't have many friends then. And then yeah, that was kindergarten. In first grade, I still didn't have many friends. The other teacher still didn't like me, and this cat. Anyways, and a lot of the students didn't like me either, and I would get in trouble a lot. And then second grade came, and I had a few friends then, but I don't remember how many. I had at least two or three. Oh, and UWA food review. He was my friend in third grade, but this was before that. So my cats are making sounds. But anyways, so when I was in second grade, this new student came in, and his name was Akash, and he had like this dog backpack. So he was assigned to seats to sit by me, and basically we sat by each other, and we were friends on the first day he was there. So that second grade, back before a long time ago, I thought that was like the best year in like my school years. I'm not in elementary school anymore. That's just what I thought. And I did a lot of things good. I don't remember though. Oh, I remember one part. I used to have a pet turtle. We named him Ralph. One day my mom had Ralph in the car, our turtle, and she said, "I have a surprise for you." We didn't know she had a turtle. So when I checked in the car in the front seat, there was a turtle shell there. And I thought it was empty at first till it peeked its head out later and it was a real life turtle. So we named it Ralph. We were only supposed to keep it for like a few months, but then we kept it for like 3 years. So anyways, I brought my turtle to school and everyone loved the turtle. Some people were scared of it because of the way it hissed when it went into its shell. Cat, but yeah, and I got peed on like 2 times because that turtle used to pee on me all the time. So then third grade came. And that's when I started reaching out to more people. I became friends with a neighbor when I had neighbors, and she had a bunny and I had a turtle. So basically every once in a while she'd bring her bunny out and I'd bring her turtle, and we would just put the turtle and the bunny in the same room and they would get along just fine. So third grade, I don't have much. I don't remember much that happened that year, but I remember having a lot of mean substitutes. What? The cat's looking at me crooked like, what? So then I'm like speeding along here. It takes me a minute to think here. Oh, yeah. Third grade, a lot of pets died too. So we had Sadie, she's still alive. We had Sammy, she's gone, and Sasha, the dog, and she's gone. Sammy and Sadie were the only 2 cats we had, and the turtle. The turtle's gone also. So in like March or something, Sammy became sick one day and like real quick and got worse every single day until one day we came in, she was laying in the litter box, and that's when we knew she was really sick. So we took her to the vet and she didn't come back. But then a few months later, Sasha got sick because she was a diabetic dog. And the cat, get off my keyboard. And she died. I don't remember what month she died, but she was sick for like a month. And then eventually we came home one day and there was blood dripping from her neck and her chin. So we took her to the vet. And she had this infection in her neck where it popped and it was bleeding, which normally meant that she wouldn't last very much longer. So yeah, she didn't come back home then either. So then we were down to 2 pets, the turtle and Sadie, and we were like, what are we going to do? Well, this was after 4th grade, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Might have been, you know what? It was, let's just say it was 4th grade when I was getting ready to go into 4th grade. In the summer, at the end of summer, we went to Paws, which is our pet store in our town, and we looked at a few dogs. And you guys know Ben, right? Well, Ben was one of the ones we looked at, and one of the ones we wanted. And we didn't know we were going to buy a dog that day. But then when my dad picked me up because we were going on vacation, Mom got the dog, and the dog instantly loved us. Remember the first day we got to see the dog peed in our room. That was disgusting. He would chew up everything, everything. But I remember fourth grade, I got asked out by a girl for like the first time in my life, and I know that's late for most kids now, but that's just how it was. And yeah, I said no because I liked someone back then, but I'm not gonna go for that. I had like a crush on this girl for like 4 years until like fifth grade at least, but and then so fourth grade, I don't remember much. I remember I used to make stories for the class and all that. I know everyone didn't really like them, but I did it anyways. And oh, Ben's outside the window right now. You probably can't see him because the windows are too bright. But so when I think should I go into fifth grade or should I try to remember anything from fourth? I probably should try to remember. No one's joined the chat yet, which is making me sad. Probably because I'm doing this early in the morning. So when I was still in fourth, that's when. No, wait, that's not when. Hang on, I'm thinking of something else. I got for third grade was when I met Chase. You know, Solus that I tell you guys to sub to. He I became friends with him in third and fourth. We were still friends and all that. I met a few more people, but anyways, back to fifth grade. Now, fifth grade was the best year in elementary school, I would say, because I had it just felt good to be in fifth grade because the teacher was nice. Everyone was at least okay with me, and yes, that's cat. So what happened in fifth grade? Well, I actually had some friends that hadn't left yet. A lot of them left over last year, and that was back in sixth. So I need to think. I remember also I was very popular for a while. A lot of girls liked me and all that. I know it's weird, but I'm explaining this, but that's just how it worked. And I got asked out by the same girl again from fourth grade, and I said yes this time, and we ended up dating for a year, on and off. But we couldn't do that for a year. But wait, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna go to my channel. And we are gonna. Yep, there it is. Live right now. 0 people are watching. I gained 2 subscribers last night, and I'm happy. Thank you for that. It's kind of behind, so. Yeah, that's that. So, and then fifth grade, but there was a lot of bad things that happened too, but it was mostly good things. I still lived in my old house, and yeah, it just felt good to be in fifth grade. Well, and then fifth grade ended badly. I'm like, whoa, what is Ben doing? Ben's chasing something, but it was sad because I didn't have a phone. Well, I did, but it didn't work very well, and I didn't ask for my friends' numbers, so I spent the whole summer lonely. Now, this summer was full of change. When I was, let's see, I was 10 at this time. No, wait, I was 11 because I turned 11 before fifth grade ended. This is when my mom decided to move in with her new boyfriend, and that's what we did. Real quickly, I was already starting to live here. Now, first, I didn't think bad of it for about a summer, but I'll explain that later. And then, but wait, hang on. Okay, we're going back a little bit. I forgot something. Back to when I was 9. It was around Christmas time, and my grandpa had just been diagnosed with lung cancer, and he only lasted a few months with it, and he ended up dying while my dad was in the room. So yeah, rest in peace him. Now back to the summer of 2 years ago. So, well, no, a year ago, almost 2 years. But yeah, I didn't think bad of it first. I mean, I actually kind of liked it, and I actually got into anime and started drawing anime back when I used to draw. But I need to tell you guys something. I've said this many times, but since I was like 6, it's been my dream to join YouTube, and look where I am now. Okay, but back to our story. So I'm forgetting a lot of things. It takes a lot of thinking. So when I was there, it wasn't too bad. But then sixth grade started. I went in, and I thought it was just going to be as good as last year. But no, a lot of people had left. Like, a lot. And a lot of them said when they left that they would come back. But they never did. And then that's when I hit a growth spurt. And then I realized what a bad situation I was in, and then I all of a sudden changed. And I was from like November to hang on, I'll be right back. I got it. Okay. So from like from November to like maybe October, I was depressed a lot, and I did know why, because I didn't like where I was living here at the time. Right now, I'm okay with it, but I didn't like it then. I wanted to move back and have my life be regular again, have all my friends back. I just didn't like it, and I didn't tell my friends at all, not for a while. And then it started getting worse and worse. What are you looking at, Kat? You probably just go into your house thing. But then it got worse and worse, and the worst month of my life was February of 2018. 2018 was the worst year of my whole life. And I've already explained many reasons because of that, and I'm explaining one right now. And then, of course, my girlfriend that I'd been dating for a year, we weren't dating at this time because of on and off. We started dating again. And then I was happy more because I actually got to talk to her about that stuff. But it still wasn't fully changed, and I was still very sad all the time. But then as the summer came in and the cold air went, um, I started to feel better, probably because I was able to get out of the house. Because I used to always lock myself in my room when I would get really sad and just stay in the dark and play on my phone or something. But I didn't have a phone at this time. But so, anyways, that oh, hi. But then, so summer started to roll around. I understand that I'm moving real quickly with this. And why is my camera doing that again? Okay, anyways. Where was I? I'm trying to think of. I know there's more to like the past stuff because this was. Let's see here. The reason why 2018 was really bad is because I started it bad. And what I've learned is that if you say, oh, this year is going to be bad, it's going to be bad, like 2018. Because I said that 2018 was going to be really bad, and I didn't think I was going to make it. But look, it's 2019. I started 2019 thinking it was going to be all right. So, and it's been good so far. And so, yeah, then this summer, I wasn't very sad at all. It'd come every once in a while, but I wasn't sad. And a lot of weird things happened, like having a crush on my own cousin and all that. And it was just weird. But then middle school was starting to roll around. The end of summer was coming to an end. Well, I just said that. Summer was coming to an end, and I didn't like it because it made me sad. And so that I was worried and I was nervous that middle school was going to be a hellhole. And first few weeks of it, I thought it was. I did not like it. But then I actually made a lot of friends, like UWA Food Review, Charlie. He was my friend back in third grade, and then he came back this year. And met a guy named Christian Jones and Aiden. One of my friends came back from that had been missing since sixth. And that's pretty much it. September, the sadness came back again because I did not want to go to school. I didn't, because I knew people hated me at the time. People still hate me because every day, I'm used to it now. Every day I get made of for how tall I am. Like someone will say, whoever's taller than me is gay. And of course, one of the tallest ones there, and they'll look at me. So, and then I'm still fine with it because I one time got called gay by a bisexual man, and I said that's sad that you're calling me gay. Anyways, so we start moving on through September, which was the first, like, part of the first semester of school was very long. Then we moved on, and Christmas was coming around. Everyone was excited. Now, last Christmas of 2017 was bad because that's when I was sad all the time. I was sad on Christmas, and there wasn't much to look forward to. But this Christmas that came up was good. Just I wasn't sad anymore, and I'm used to where I'm at now. And I gotta think here, but the month of December of 2018 was a year full of a lot. I mean, you've seen the memes, right? Like those memes, though. Still, no one's joined. This is probably what I get for doing this so early in the morning, but they can watch it later. But the memes were very good in 2018 of December. Now, 2018, even though it was my worst year of my life, I'm fine now. But then December 18th, I started YouTube, and this is how it started. I created my own account on YouTube so I could subscribe to all the people I wanted to. But then I saw something when I went into my Google Docs, and then well, that's when it said, "What is your YouTube channel name going to be?" And I didn't mean to create a YouTube channel. When I mean on accident, but it wasn't really an accident also because it was out of my own curiosity. I started creating my name and all that. It was originally Waffle Kings, and then all of a sudden I created a YouTube channel, and I made my first video, which was a drum video, and then I made 2 more videos that night. And then Chase, or Solus, whatever you prefer to call him, started YouTube also with me. Now, Evan, which is Call Me Chaos, he's already started YouTube. He started YouTube like 5 months ago. And yeah, a lot of people started YouTube. The next day, more people started YouTube. Like UW Food Review started YouTube the next day. The Daily Dab joined the next day. That's really all I can remember right now, but I'll think of it later. So when this happened, we were like a whole group, and there's a lot more YouTubers in that school than I expected because this random stranger has been commenting on my videos, and normally I know people that comment on my videos. So when he did we finally said, because Chase, or Solus, he was getting the same messages from him too. So we said, this was actually yesterday, but I'll go back, don't worry. This was yesterday, and then we said that he was going to meet us, and we got to meet him, and I got to meet a stranger that is now a person that I know, and I'm sub to him now. That's just wow. But anyways, going back, I realized that people wanted a lot of trending things. So I decided to give my name Waffle Kings /Furry Hunter 69. Now, it was so bad because what I was doing was having 2 different personalities, and I would go furry hunting if I was Furry Hunter 69. But I'm glad that is over. Like, remember when I went furry hunting out in the field before Christmas? All that, yeah. Oh, so the YouTube's come far, and then one day when I was at Solus's house, remember that live stream we did? I did it on his channel when we were on Weird Kid Games. Well, I decided I couldn't sleep that night. I was up that whole night. And I said, you know what? I think it's time to make some changes to my YouTube channel. And here's why. My views, I don't get very many views, like maybe average about 18 or 10 a video. But my views had dropped. And I thought it was because of my name and my whole YouTube layout. So I said, you know what? It's time for a change. So I gave myself Waffle King YT as my name. I gave myself a new icon picture, and yeah. Oh, hey there. Hi. So, and then when that night was over, I realized how much my YouTube channel had changed. So before I did gaming videos and all that, it was kind of like videos. I had this app on my phone because I only could use my phone and I didn't know how to use it for my computer. I was using a screen recorder and then I would use it and edit video shop. Here, I'll pull up one of those videos right now. It's where you couldn't hear my voice, but you would have to read to see what I'm saying, like captions that I wrote for you. I gotta find them first. Hold on. All right, like YouTube parody granny. See, guys, look. So it's gonna say some words here in a second. See, it says I'm not losing my balls today, and I thought, oh, that's how I'll get popular. But no, it's not how it worked, right, little kitty or Jimmy? His name's Jimmy now. Thanks, Call Me Chaos, for naming this kitten. But I realized I was doing something wrong. Again, people didn't like to read. They wanted to hear you. And you. So I got something called Screencastify. It still isn't the best, but it works. And yeah, you can have your face cam, and that's what I've been using lately. Like, for the first series I started was Happy Wheels, which was a good series until the jokes started getting old. People weren't watching them. There's one that's only got like 2 views, and it was like a month ago I posted it. So then all of a sudden I figured, well, maybe my views are dropping is because I don't edit my videos. So I took some YouTube things to see how to edit your videos. They were no help because most of them are old and most people don't make those anymore. So I found YouTube Studio Beta, which is clearly not working right now. It was a week ago, but now it's not. I use that to trim out stuff in my videos, but if I want to I just pause the video now. It's a lot easier, so I don't have to do it later on. But it works. And so yeah, and then I thought, well, maybe I just need to edit my videos, and it actually worked. I actually gained so many subscribers, and I remember my 10 sub special. I thought, wow, what an achievement to gain 10 subs in 3 days. Well, it was an achievement, but 10 subs wasn't very much. Like, compare 100 million subs like PewDiePie or something like that. And I made a special on it. Special wasn't really good, to be honest. I should have had more of an idea. And then I had a 20 sub special, which was even better because I can talk like Rick from Rick and Morty. Go check that out. Maybe I'll leave it the link. But I have something to say to the people in the chat. There's no one here. But what I'm going to do is say, oh, broskies, I have waited so long to do this. So yeah, that's in the chat now. So I'm going to stay here till it hits 30 minutes. And now, up to now, look at my YouTube channel, how much it's grown. It hasn't grown much over a month, but I'll take it because I bet it was the same for Markiplier and all those YouTubers. Yeah, but I remember back when I first started YouTube, we had the war between Evan, me, and Chase, or my real name's Jordan. You can call me however you want if you don't know me. But between me, Call Me Chaos, and Solus subs. Now, Call Me Chaos has more subs than me now, but that doesn't mean he didn't before the war ended. And I won the war because I had more then. But then all of a sudden, he must have been going around asking people. I don't know. I'm not going to assume. But he gained like 10 subs in one day. And I still didn't lose the war because this was afterwards. But yeah, the war was kind of stupid, to be honest. And I don't know why we did it. But I guess we did. Haha. So that was my life story from 2006 to now. It wasn't much, but I just was looking at memories and stuff about that. Yep, and I've been living here for almost 2 years now, and I'm not sad anymore. I have a stepdad now. I have a stepmom now. And that's how it is now. I don't have any neighbors anymore, but that's how it is. If you guys enjoyed this stream, I mean, you weren't with me, but someone finally when I'm ending it, you just missed it. I'm sorry. But if you enjoyed the stream, leave a like on it, please. I would at least like that. And I hope, even though you didn't watch this during the stream, I hope if you go back and look afterwards, you will like it. And I will see you guys later. I will be making another video today because we have a special guest coming over today. So I will see you guys sometime else. Oh, hey, Charlie. You already know. Yeah, I know you already knew this. But here, I'm going to end the stream, Charlie, and you'll get to watch it from the beginning then. All right? All right. See you guys later.